On this Ember Wednesday in Pentecost, let us listen to a portion of a homily by our Father among the Saints, St. Augustine. Do not imagine that thou art drawn against thy will. The mind is drawn also by love. Nor ought we to fear, lest by men who weigh words nicely, while they are far removed from the understanding of divine things, we should belike be taken to task in respect to this evangelic word of Holy Writ, and it be said to us, how can I be said to believe with my good will if I am drawn? I say, thou art drawn, not merely by the will, but by what is more, by very pleasure. What is it to be drawn by pleasure? Delight thou in the Lord, and he shall give thee thy heart's desire. There is a pleasure of the heart, to which sweet is that bread of heaven. Moreover, if the poet had leave to say, each has his dear delight which draws him on, not necessity but pleasure, not obligation but delight, how much more strongly ought we to say that a man is drawn to Christ when he delights in truth, delights in blessedness, delights in righteousness, delights in everlasting life, all which Christ is. Or, while the senses of the body have their pleasures, is the mind left with no pleasure of its own? If the mind hath not its pleasures, how is it said, the children of men shall put their trust under the shadow of thy wings? They shall be satisfied with the plenteousness of thy house, and thou shalt give them drink of thy pleasures as out of the river. For with thee is the well of life, and in thy light shall we see light. Give me one that loves, and he feels what I say. Give me one that longs, one that hungers, give me one that is on pilgrimage in this wilderness, and doth thirst and pant after the fountain of his eternal home. Give me such a one, and he knows what I would say. But if I speak to one who is cold, he knows not what I speak. Such were they who murmured among themselves, Whom, saith he, the Father shall draw, the same cometh unto me. But what means, whom the Father shall draw? If we must needs be drawn, let us be drawn by him to whom, saith one that loveth, we will run after the odour of thine ointments. Yea, but what he would have to be understood, let us mark, and apprehend what we can. The Father draweth to the Son them who believe in the Son, upon the ground that they conceive God to be his Father. For God begat the Son equal to himself. And whoso conceives, and in his faith doth feel and ruminate, how that he on whom he hath believed is equal to the Father, him the Father draweth to the Son.